All right, guys. So now that we're done with the hero, let's begin cutting out the enemy. So the enemy, you click on the enemy, this where it's make sure it's selected. And as you can see, there's no cutting since it hasn't been cutted out yet. So let's start with this. So now we got a control. We scroll down. You select this where it says when it starts as a clone. Drag it down here for the workspace. And basically what this command does is when I start as a clone, it means that instead of one sprite, it can create multiple sprites. This command can be used to create multiple enemies. So you can see like multiple rockets trying to hit the player. So we're trying to make a code that is like creating multiple sprites of the rocket. All right, so now let's go to motion, and where it says go to X and Y equals, we go to operators, and we drag down where it says pick random 1 to 10. Drag this down. And as you can see, you can put it right here. You have to put this right here. Drag it down. Now, this. Okay, so we gotta change the value of this. So for example, I'll put 240 just to make sure the rocket stays in this part of the game, the screen. And pick random 1, we change that to negative 150. And to 10, we change that to 150. All right, so pick random negative 150 to 150. We'll choose a position of the rocket between negative 150, which is the bottom of the screen, and 150, which is the top of the screen. So now we go to variables. And we drag this command that says set score to 0. We drag it underneath here. And we actually have to make a new variable now. We're gonna name this speed. We're gonna uncheck this. And we switched 4 to speed now. So it says speed now. And again, we have to go to operators. And we drag this command, just pick random. And this time we set it to -2 to -8. All right, so the reason we have -2 to -8 is because we're picking negative numbers to make sure the rocket moves to the left side of the screen during the game. And 2 to 8 is basically how fast it is going to go, like the values 2 and 8. So now we go to control. And we drag this command again, where it says forever. Drag it underneath here. And now we have to go to motion. And we drag this command that says change X by, drag it underneath forever. And now we have to go to variables. So we drag down speed to where it says change X by speed. So this is basically gonna make the rockets go always to the left. It's gonna make the rockets always go to the left. We go to sensing now. And we track where it says touching mouse pointer. Drag it right here. Just to make sure it has it. Now we go to control. And we drag this command that says if then. Drag it underneath here. And this, we put it inside if then. But this time, we're gonna choose Fire Blast. So if the Fire Blast touches the rocket, it's gonna destroy. It's gonna like disappear. It's gonna like mean like it's gonna destroy the rocket, like the Fire Blast. So now we go to variables now. And we drag this command that says change score by 1. We drag it down and we put it underneath if touching Fire Blast. So where it says 4, this is fine. We leave it like this. And change score by, you can set this pretty much like any variable you want. But in my case, I'll put it to 50. So basically what this command does is like when the hero destroys the rocket with the Fire Blast, it's gonna change the score to 50. But you guys can choose any score you want. So now we got a motion. And we drag down where it says go to X, Y equal. So go to X, we're gonna, oh sorry, we put this underneath here. And we change this value to 240. We go to operators now. And we drag this command, pick random 1 to 10 right here. And now we gotta change the values from -1 to 150. And this one to 150. So these are pretty much the same commands. So the reason we're picking this command again is because, so after you get 50 points, this block will send the rocket right back to the right side of the screen. So when the rocket gets destroyed, it's gonna send it back to the right screen, so it can start moving to the left again. So basically, it's gonna repeat the command forever. All right, so now we go, now that we're done with that, we're going to control. And we drag this command that says if then. We put it underneath here this time. And now we go to operators. So now we're gonna drag this command that's less than 50. And we got a motion this time. And now we select the command that says X position. We drag it and we put it inside here. X position less than 50. And we set the value to -220. So the reason we're setting this value -220 is because, so basically this is gonna check if the enemy has reached the left side of the screen. So -220 is the position of the left side of the screen. So we want to know when the enemy gets there. So now, if you guys want to know how to duplicate a blocks. We select the blocks you want to select. You want to duplicate. So in my case, I want to duplicate, go to X 240. So right click on this block right here, right click it. And here we get the option to duplicate. So as you can see, we duplicated the blocks now. And now we put this underneath if X position. So the reason we're doing this is because once it gets to the left side of the screen, if the rocket gets to the left side of the screen, we're gonna use the same blocks from before to go to the right side of the screen. Now we're gonna have to go to events. And we drag down when green flag is clicked. So basically for the enemy, we have to choose this command so that this code starts at the beginning of the game. So now we get our looks. Scroll down, and now we're gonna select this command that says show. We're gonna put it underneath when green flag clicked. And now, so basically what show does is that the show commands make sure it's not invisible during the game. Like the sprite is not invisible. And now we go to looks again. And we're gonna drag this command where it says set size to 100. Put it underneath show. So this command set size is basically it basically just sets the size of the rocket. So let me click on the green flag real quick so you can see an example. So as you can see, it's really big right now. But in my case, I'm just gonna set it to 50%. Click on the green flag to see the results. So you can see it's back to normal. So now we go to control, and we're gonna select this command that says repeat 10. We're gonna put it underneath says size to 50%. We're gonna put this to 4 in our case. So basically what the repeat command does is it's gonna instead of like one rocket spawning in the game, it's gonna set 4 rockets instead spawning in the game. So now we gotta control again, and we drag down this command that says create clone of myself. Drag it underneath repeat 4, and we're gonna keep this on set create clone of myself. So it's just gonna, so this command is just gonna create the clone of the rocket, like myself. It's like myself means the rocket itself. Like it's gonna create the 4 clones. This is what this command does. So now that we're done with that, let's go to looks to wrap this up with the enemy. And now we gotta hide and put it underneath here. Not inside repeat 4, underneath here. So the hide command makes the original rocket invisible because we only want the clones to be on the screen instead. Only the 4 clones and not this original rocket itself. Right. Now we're all done with the enemy setting up the command now. Now we can go ahead and set up the fire blast to make sure the hero destroys the rockets.